inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the Big Red Siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Glendale. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you can really...
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Mason Graham into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Now a second down throw for Murray. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. So fourth down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. And good coverage by the Hunt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Well, he certainly had a little bit of a gunslinger mentality a week ago, Mike, and for better or for worse, he was throwing the ball all over the place. And at the end of the day, he came out with the win, but he is very aware. He has to do a better job protecting the ball. Continue to generate the explosive plays through the air. That's great, but he cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Walter Nolan in there on the stop. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give, moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cleveland.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A give, it's Sampson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Let's go, lady.
They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be brought down at the 45. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. It's 3rd and 4. Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Come on, come on. 60 vices, 60 vices.
On the handoff, Judkins. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again, and he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's Charbonnet. Big opening up the middle. And he'll take this one in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive, and as we take a look at the NFL leaders in TD passes coming in, it's right there among the best in the league. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the ground, Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Go push.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on. March, another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Tap the 60, tap the 6, Cougar, tap the 11, tap the 11. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll throw here on third and short. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal.
Right there, hurt.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Ready.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Come on. 60 Hurt. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Deron Payne in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Here we go. Tap the 60. Hurt.
Throwing here on third and goal. And that is incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Browns get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play action. It's Murray. Moving left, taking off. The ball's out. The Browns have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
After review.
And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Second down, Murray. That's to the right side, up by McBride. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
From the gun, it's Murray. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be second down.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
One more. 2.
To throw again is Murray. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Browns offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions.
Fix the Eagles. Seven Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll look to pick up the pace. Back to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That one on the former first-rounder, Troy Fautanu.
Still first down.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Come on.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up 6, and it'll be third down. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Browns offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check. Mike, 18.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Back to 50. Back to 50.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's out wide to Judkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a shot here, deep middle. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
This kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
The Cardinals offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts. 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Murray now on 2nd down. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Throwing again is Murray. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Murray's going to throw again. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Fourth down, and Jonathan Gannon will send in the field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Cardinals are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Hold it ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Cardinal.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Ready, break. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
This is 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's Fannin. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Hawk 70.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will score! Touchdown, Browns. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And he's to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
No, no. Come on, come on. Hey. No, 60 boxes, 60 boxes. Hey. Ready.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. Not much happening there, just a short game. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, start.
The 17.
19. Ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And the Browns going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown Cleveland. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the gun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Murray will throw. That one incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves
carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one caught left side. That's Strange. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cards offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is brought in. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out wide to Judkins. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Got me Rangers.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw. Taken in. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. He'll throw. Got his man at the 6. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Back to the air one more time. He's got his big tight end. Brandon Strayed. Touchdown, Browns. No problem there on the extra point, and the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good.
Now Charbonnet, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Here's Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Murray. That's deep for the back of the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To throw again is Murray. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here we go. One final play. That's deep on the back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.